Well, hello, and welcome back to Honkai Story. You piss off? What? Right, I should spend it all on this. Hopefully I get some good pieces. Some Reese's Pieces. Damn it.
Ah, Miss Stellaro.
You found out about something. Are you sure you should be telling me something about this? Right, anyway, the agenda for today is events mainly.
No dirty trick.
And then, Trailblazer quest. Although I only have 2 hours, so. You know I'm gonna sound stupid. Yeah, no shit. That went out. Got bubble tea without you. Or did they at least bring one back for you?
Watch your head.
They didn't. Well, that's no good. Oh, were you busy or something? They didn't invite you. Okay. Good night.
Watch your head.
White Tiger, left card, watch this!
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Never hesitate!
Yeah! Awesome! Now watch this!
You need to get stronger. The fearless will not fear. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I
We're spending it all on this
White Tiger, left card, watch this!
relic.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable! No.
Awesome!
The fearless will not fear. Watch your head.
White Tiger, left card, watch this!
Triumph! Victory is inevitable! Never hesitate! Fearless will not fear. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
White Tiger, left card, watch
Never hesitate! Triumph! Victory is inevitable! Fearless will not fear. Watch your head.
White Tiger, left card, watch
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Never hesitate!
Awesome! Now watch this!
Okay. Surely I would have to have got something good, right? Talking about this. Curate. It's recommended as crit damage. Yeah. And this one recommends speed. I don't have no speed. Oh, it's pretty good. Yeah, I got shit all speed, but it's okay, I guess. Damn it. We're gonna finish our city appraisals. There's just a few more. Hardly delivered suspicious goblets.
It's still early.
Our new Amperi are on sale now. Would you like one?
The Master Appraiser is here. Your timing couldn't be better. Right after opening this morning, someone hurried in with this cup, paying triple the usual fee for an urgent appraisal. I'm still puzzled by the rush. It's probably a fake then. Submit. Now it looks even more authentic than most replicas. Wait a second, the crank pound matches the original. Even the war is identical. Authentical? Earthsea Wars Ambrosia vessel. Ambrosia? Crafted with pearl-lescent science shells and pure gold accents. A masterful blend of sea and earth. The flawless joints show no tool marks. Truly perfect craftsmanship. Conclusion, this is an authentic vessel shared by two titans. Quick, catch that thief. Theodorus. Treasure owner. Apprehensive man. Use your words like an adult instead of throwing a tantrum and flipping tables. Now, so you're the shifty character Trinon spotted yesterday. Banquet guard. Lied to apprehensive man. My lady invited you to her banquet and you repay her by stealing her cup? Oh, you're in for it now. So is this meant to be Triby's cup? Or is it meant to be Lady Aglaya's cup? No way! Do you think you can steal a treasure and cash it out here without consequence? I need to call the Holy City Guard right now before I end up behind bars myself. What's the story of this treasure? Originally part of a set, this cup was used by the deities Fagusa and Giorios during their divine libations. As tensions between the titans escalated over territorial disputes, in a fit of rage, Giorios shattered his cup, a stark response to Fagusa's provocations. The surviving cup, once belonging to Fagusa, has been kept within a family's private collection for the city, in the city for thousands of years. Centuries ago, someone produced a series of replicas that were treasures in their own right, which is why I was unsuspecting. Yet what ended up in my hands was the original. It's hard to believe such a treasure could ever make its way into the market. See you tomorrow. And yes, come for more training tomorrow.
Our new Amperi are on sale now. Would you like one?
You're early today. I have a single-eared amphora for you to check out. It's a classic piece from Amphorius. Classic single-handed amphora. Is it a bit too classic? Fake it a glass. Do you see the issue? The color holds the key. Fake. Red crowned vase with single-handled counterfeit. Oh, it's not red crowned. Their size and workmanship are flawless, but the color is a dead giveaway. The original uses an exquisite crimson pigment made from rare minerals. This version's color is notably off. Suspicious collector. Master Theo, I just can't tell the color was wrong. Could you walk me through it? Not a suspicious collector. Here's a tip. Get someone else to do your paint job next time, Stasifona. Got some nerve suggesting that. He's asking how can I do a better counterfeit next time. Huh. This scam artist is truly a joke. What's the story of this treasure? Artifacts deeply integrated into daily life often have origins obscured by the passage of time. Some claim the bottle's neck resembles a Kremnos Guardian's helmet, hinting at its origins in Castrum Kremnos, with a red shade at its edge a trace of Nicodor's blood. I'm skeptical of that tale. Kremnoans, with their advanced metalworking, would more likely favor metal vessels. See you tomorrow. Yes, come for more training tomorrow.
Chrysos Air's collection is sold out for now.
Ah, is Lord Phaenon pulling my leg? Such a common tub, seen everywhere in the Memorial Palace. Should be chopped for firewood for the cartoonist. Not handed to me, Grand Crossman. A tub? Common guest bathtub. Yeah, but this is a Chrysos Heirs. The Chrysos Heirs use this. What a green could it be from the sacred tree? Do we try this? Nope, doesn't burn. Sacred tree bathtub. Sacred bathtub made from sacred tree wood. Artifacts made from the sacred tree wood are incredibly rare, with a single origin. It is said that when the sacred tree was first grown, Ceres promised its wood for a grove sanctuary, but Zagreus stole the materials, spreading them across different city-states. Fight on smug. The sacred tree wood of Lord Ceres himself. I shall make a shrine for it. Please, Lord Phaenon, name your price. Murray bath attendant. When I saw Lord Phaenon walking out with a bathtub earlier, I assumed he was just overworked.
Nice.
This treasure. I must inquire if Lord Phaenon is willing to part with it. But first... Congratulations, Cascade. After a week of training, you're now a certified appraiser. I can forge items myself now. I'm doing my part in the fight against fraud. Bring it on. Even if you made it, you won't escape my scrutiny. Though I know you wouldn't do that. Right, sure. Here's a special gift for you. A Chrysos Air Dolium. These jars are highly sought after in Orkma, and my wait list extends 3 months out. Let's keep this between us, or they'll accuse me of playing favorites. But you are playing favorites. And finally I get a Dolium. I'll make sure to take good care of it. I'm gonna sell this right away and cash in. Any recommendations? Just so you know, each Dolium features a unique design. They'll all be priceless rarities years from now. Well, I need to greet some other customers now. See you later. Chrysos Air Dolium. Wait, is that a level up material? What the hell was that?
Chrysos Air's collection is sold out for now. Keep an eye out for the next batch.
Master Appraiser is here.
Our new Amperi are on sale now. Would you like...
Yeah, it's this. I have a shit ton of these. 7. Increase all allies damage dealt by 10% and damage dealt by member sprite skill by initial 10%. So useless. Alright. Oh. I thought the Dolium was actually good, but it turns out, no, it's not. Anyway, golden scapegoat. Mutterings. Like I said before, this is to make up for the missed progress. I feel like the more we discover, the less we know. There are 8 sections this time. I'll send you in 2 documents. Also, what you just completed should be the final challenge that we know of. Avilius will pass you the information extracted from it later. Alright, he's been learning how to assist me lately. If I unmute him, he'll spam this chat up again. You know what, since it's the last one, it should be fun if you look for Avilius yourself. He's much quieter in person. But personally, after we're done, it's best not to engage him in playing conspiracy games, even if this research is valuable. It seems none of us would figure out what exactly happened in history long past. 4. 8. The two guards brush past each other by the shoulder along the bridge. He imagines such a scene. One is the blinding light that rises from infinite void, and the other is blackened blood coursing through parched earth. One dons a flaming crown while prostrating, and the other weeping tears of sulfur amidst hymns. This happened 1,000 years ago. The elder he imagines says to the children, "Words became flesh." 9. The sinner swallows the faint light behind bars. The prison so dark he can't see past his own hand. He doesn't remember who locked him up here. A trail of black ants crawl past his black garb in darkness. The lamb's skull murmurs to itself, "If we had fangs and claws, you wouldn't be locked in here now." "Enough," he musters, in a molded voice from the depths of the corroded throat. "The sky is but an abyss darker than a prison. You and I are nothing more than slaves to a distant dream." 10. The sinner was once gardener to an epitaph. The world was still young then, and the final words of the deceased had also just opened their eyes. The night uses its tide to cover us, the reciprocal light being its rhythm. Sunlight wavers between movement and stoppage. That transparent flash was also once someone's life. The dream is everything that the dream forgot. People are shadows of people's words. What? 11. The sinner and the lamb are like two shredded pieces of paper, torn apart by dreams of day, bound together in blood by dark of night, destroyed before it all begins, living in shame after it all ends. Letters have long been etched into eternity. That fate was, is, and will be written by the sinner's own sword, dipped in blood ink. The one who carries out the sacrifice is also part of the sacrificial offering. They all no longer have faces. They all no longer have names. They all became scapegoats? That's what I'm assuming. Okay, we're missing one. It's Desiphona.
What kind of book are you after? Pick out whichever.
Artwork, Nicodore battles a rosy celestial maiden. Number 5. 12. The hour hand greets the minute hand's 13th return, just as it did the first time. The sinner cannot tell beginning and end apart. Yesterday I was going to tend to the flock in the sky, blanketed by white clouds, where my lambs would only be revealed when gales billowed. Tomorrow I will have etched fire to the slate, tempered shattered shackles with it, and forged crowns of triumph for heroes. And today I will never lose my own core flame. The dead have not passed, just as the living are yet to be born. 13. The waterfall bleeds the mountains, like a lamb's throat being slit. This world's evils rest on all the sin the traveler will commit. Thus it will begin, and the original sin. We brought light to the world. We brought destruction to the world. He is alone, yet murmuring to no one. The sinner's face is blurred. The traveler's figure overlaps. The sky will be the shadow after the lad's death. 14. He once brought light to the world, but now dwells in a paradise no wider than a foot, an obsidian urn containing ashen remains. He is the living dead, as well as a dead mortal. He speaks to the sky in the language of stones, and to the land in the language of fire. He speaks to people in the language of blood. And then they slew him. To think that I can still think. The sinner was also surprised by himself. The world's evils have taught him all languages, but he has also lost his own language. Humans are an anomaly, for only they possess the light, and only they are deemed worthy of being slain. Light is indeed the great evil that he brought unto this world. As punishment, his reason, spark, or whatever this is called, has long been stripped away like a peeled onion, dismembered piece by piece. It's just to think that I can still think. What the fuck? I don't get what the fuck it's saying. The world of Amphorius left behind a number of relics that seem to defy common sense, the golden scapegoat being one of them. Curious attempted to unravel its secret. It seems it's quickly become a whole separate issue.
It's still early. Where to now?
I have no idea who this traveler is. But whatever. What is this? This should be the place that Truby said, but you don't even glimpse a hair of that great soothsayer. You occupants are so slothful. Has carefully never taught you the virtue of punctuality in your labors? According to the School of Relative Cognition's first law of waiting, when you wait without purpose, the relative time your brain experiences will experience a state of exponential increase. You decide to give your brain some exercise and pass the time. You remember who we're looking for, Cascade? Pasithia. Hypatia. Batavia. I have no idea. Nice answer. You managed to get yourself all dizzy. According to the second law of waiting, your perception of time will be accelerated to 99% the speed of light. Of course, the above was all made up by the School of Relative Cognition. You're pulling my leg. The baseballer is angry. Narrator, that's not funny at all. The baseballer is angry. Rather than waiting around, why not catch the early worm? Ask around for Pasithia's sightings. Disquieting dream. Alright, there's one of her quests. From the message thingy. Now first, Vilius. They say history tends to reflect the collective views of the past, and that's what worries me about the future. Regardless of the era, humans can't seem to break free from the same mistakes. This world is a cycle. What's in the future is also in the past. But hey, don't stress too much. As long as there are Chrysos heirs aiming to overthrow and become titans, and there are still ordinary people like me pretending to be devout, Alchemist's vibe won't be too suffocating, especially if they claim to worship Thanatos. About the golden scapegoat. You're here because of the message from the teleslate, right? To be honest, I don't agree with the scholar on whether we can discover unknown secrets of the past from these challenges. Well, what do you say? Should we go somewhere quiet like last time so I can tell you what I think? Fine. Just give me the last stanza. Fine. Avilius takes you to a relatively quieter corner. Thank you so much for being willing to listen to me. I have a good, bold hypothesis that, if proven true, can explain just about every unsolved mystery in this world. Well, we are all Titans who have forgotten our identity as a Titan. That's right. Humanity and the Titans had a much closer relationship in the past, to the point where we were one and the same. That's a huge leap. Logic. Humans are a species defined by itself. I'm not interested in mental gymnastics. Let me explain. Why are the translations from the scholars so fuzzy? Why is this language supposedly having been used by the Titans so vague that light and strife and time and evil are expressed by the same word? The answer lies in my hypothesis. It's because we have forgotten that humans are Titans too. They forgot that the language must be understood by the soul, instead of ears and eyes. In other words, we must read the legacy of the Golden Scapegoat with our soul to truly understand its significance. And that is... This brings a lounge chair out of nowhere. Oh, okay. I've decided to connect my scalp directly to the Golden Scapegoat with a hat made from thin copper strands. I will then take a nap here to see if I can communicate with the truth behind this world in my dream. Is this really a tinfoil hat, but instead of tin it's copper? Have I seen this somewhere before? You're really getting into the ball of this, aren't you? How will I know if I don't try? If evocultism is correct, modern humans still possess all the Titan senses, but we are unaware of them because these senses have atrophied. And naturally, the sensory experience that we aren't aware of or in control of is dreaming. Maybe the Golden Scapegoat is the dream of a slumbering Titan. It's a conjecture that we can't just rule out. Perhaps dreaming is how Titans think. And don't worry, I'm not gonna ask you to participate in the actual experience. Just be my witness and make sure no one accidentally interrupts the experiment of waking me up. Why can't I do the dreaming? Shrugs in resignation. Shrugs nonchalantly. Avilius puts on the special hat made from thin copper strands and lay down before quickly falling asleep. Seeing how little effort it takes him to fall asleep, you can't help but wonder if this affected our usual praises for Thanatos. A hint of jealousy begins spreading within you. You're so busy that you sometimes don't even have time to eat or sleep. So why are you wasting your time here? You send a message to Scholar Light Hunter to come and look for this idiot before swiftly making an exit. Several hours later. Listen to this. This experiment really worked. I dreamed I was trapped in a prison, completely sealed off with no light at all. I could only feel the rough shape of the cell. I searched everywhere for a source of light and finally struck pieces of metal together to create a spark. But to my surprise, the whole room went up in flames with a loud whoosh, and it startled me awake. Just drop it. That which one thinks about during the day is what one dreams about at night. Nothing more. I respectfully disagree, dear Teach. Here's to say our adventures are not the dreams of a certain Titan. However, out of the two hypotheses, humans evolved from Titans and humans are dreamed up by Titans. Which is more likely? This calls for a new experiment to be designed. Quit it with the conspiracy theory. Like I said, it seems no one could know what exactly happened in history long past. Dreams are too subjective and are not evidence. If you want to design a new experiment, then its method of proof needs to be more objective. However, don't get ahead of yourself. This world might be seeing new changes soon. When that time comes, the text that we aren't able to decipher might reveal its true meaning. Got a last one. 16. The avalanche once came. He is a diligent dinghy, drifting along the frozen waterfall, pursuing that prey carved into his soul. He travels against the light, for he remembers that he hasn't placed a firelight that brightens the world on its zenith. He recites his desires with blood, for the air on that zenith is so thin it suffocates. Only the language of blood can leave traces in thoughts. I am the shepherd. The golden fleece in the dream slumbers in the sanguine seabed. 16b. Too many people die too late, yet some die too soon. The Lamb says that death is a major affair as worthy of import as the most grandiose festival. Festivals won't just happen once, but death cannot be rewound. But you have already stepped on the altar countless times. I am the assistant priest after all, so I know it well. That wasn't me. Seriously, it wasn't. Don't pretend to be so relaxed. You're right, sorry. To deliver the fire, we killed ourselves every time. What? No, well, whatever. Alright, instead of doing this, because I don't have that much time, we shall go for these. Disquieting dream. The prophet isn't working today. They're not working. They're not working. What? Serena. Demetria. I'll talk to you guys later. Verax Leo. Why do you have to say Verax Leo? There is a sculpture of a lion's head on the wall. It's more wide open. In some of the worlds you traverse, the lion's teeth are usually rubbed smooth by touching hands. Passers-by can't help but feel an urge to thrust their hands in its mouth. You decide to put your hand into the lion's mouth. Yeah, that's right. Ho ho ho! Let's see who has come to visit my majestic self again. A warrior from Outlands. Does Buca Leonis lie? Alchemist citizens shake their heads. Does Buca Leonis know all the riddles and answers in Alchema? Alchemist citizens nod their heads. By Circes, allow me to test you with a stumper. We shall see how your grasp on intellect fares. Can I refuse to answer? Oh, even those in pursuit of wisdom may find it out of their reach. The ones who abhor wisdom might never even have a glimpse of it. My thirst for knowledge will not easily let go of prey that presents itself on a silver platter. You have no other choice. Alright, let's do this. Oh, the question is simple, but contains a deeper meaning. What is something that makes the poor turn a blind eye, but is unattainable to the wealthy? Destitution. Try thinking about it yourself. Ask for help at the teleslate. I'm gonna phone a friend and try to figure out yourself, but it's not too bad to listen to the opinions of your newfound friends. What do you think, Mighty? I've had enough of these lions blabber. Knowing their antics, this question has got to be another trick. As for the answer, I will say, Nestia's benediction. Isn't there that common saying? Calamity is a wellspring of all art. People whose lives are Too charmed typically lack an emotional connection to beauty. That's right, it's Nestia's benediction. Let's think about it. Castris, are you free right now? Are you free now? I remember a debate in the city mentioning something like that. The answer is opportunity. It's apparently an aphorism that all alchemy merchants must remember. That's right, the answer is opportunity. Let's think about it. Oh, not an answer I expected, but the logic is identical to the standard answer. Miss Castris's wisdom has opened this lion's eyes. But I am an austere lion. Anything but the standard answer is wrong. Youch. This lion sure is stubborn old coot. My apologies. I didn't think it would turn out this way. Please wait for me. Castris gives you some medical ointments and insists on applying them before she leaves. Oh, I shall reveal the correct answer then. Simple. It is time. To the rich, wealth can accumulate with time. The more time you have, the more money you will make. The poor can't do this, which is why they pay no heed. That's just an old-fashioned answer. The poor can have no money and time. It may be so in your homeland, but in Okima, even the poorest folk have the luxury of time to spend in baths. No, let's see who's come to visit this line again. It's the wit-loving outsider. No rush, no rush. I am brewing new riddles in my belly. Go accept challenges from other lions. Okay. There are other lions here. I should have gone mighty to threaten it. But oh well. Hey, citizen. Fellow citizens. Outlander friend, I see you've been waiting long. You must be seeking a prophecy from the Oracle Dream Mother. Do you know where she has gone? Don't tell me there is a queue. Hello, Pasithea. I'm just gonna say everyone's Pasithea. How would I dare be mentioned on equal stature with the Oracle Dream Mother? In the presence of her erudition, I am but a leaf in Circe's forest. Don't panic. Please allow us a fragment of your time to introduce Pasithea, our prophet. None knows of her past. She emerged from the ruins of Yanispolis, leading refugees across the Black Tide. She foresaw the trails of the future in her dreams, and handpicked those summoned by destiny, bestowing prophecies upon them to guide the lost through the fog. We even once suspected her to be one of the Crossos heirs because of her blind eyes. Either that or one of Ornyx's kin. You sound a lot like a drama troupe. I'm not paying a dime, even if your singing is fantastic. Stop ruining the sci-fi theme of this story. Anyway, she's a good person. If she didn't remind me to return home earlier, my daughter would have been summoned to Thanatos' kingdom by the fire. She even had an old person go to Alchemist City Gate on the first day of the month of cultivation. There he found the two brothers he thought lost during the war. Have you even seen her before? Nope. Don't be anxious. As long as you follow the guidance of destiny, you will surely encounter Lady Pasithea. Does she even exist? What a beautiful sunny day. Scornful citizen. Another fool misled by the charlatan. Before you get scammed upside down by her word of advice, Wash your face and clear your mind. Have you seen her before? I've already washed my face. Hello, Pasithea. No wonder you're foolish enough to believe this supposed oracle dream, Mother. Your eyes are just as useless as hers. It'll be too late if you want to meet Pasithea. When I arrived, I happened to witness the city guards escorting that scoundrel away. So many years, and someone smart finally saw through her tricks. Is this what Schadenfreude means? Schadenfreude? I've also been suspicious. Actually. Why couldn't I be the one who thwarted her? Before Janus Apollos was destroyed, the priests of the Temple of the Three Fates frequently concocted prophecies, colluding with those scummy politicians. They would even distort Ornyx's prophecies for their own gains. It's just people who never experienced those times would believe foretellings of a blind from dubious origins. The ranting man details the various crimes of past priests, sometimes in anger, sometimes in tears. You better leave before he gets hysterical. Better go and look for the city guards who detained Pasithea and ask about the situation. City guard nearby seems free. Maybe he'll know something. Before he loses his temper completely, it's best that you avoid provoking him any further. Blazing guard. Hello. Isn't this Lady Aglaia's guest? What manner of business do you have here? An honor to meet you, Pasithea. I'm looking for Pasithea. Pasithea, I'm here to save you. Ma'am? I think you're mistaken. If you are looking for Lady Pasithea, she has left. Judging by her troubled look, it's likely caused by that dream. It's also our fault, as we often trouble her to assist us for our work, yet we can hardly help her when it comes to her work. Janus Apollos' ghost. It would be great if we could catch it. Ghost? Not familiar. Are we going ghost busting? Done it before. Please don't tease us. Speaking of this ghost, you could say it and I are old acquaintances. When the black tide descended, my father took me and escaped. The danger was greater than we could ever imagine. The people thus disappeared one by one in the darkness. Hunger and fear gradually turned into despair. But then, Ornyx's Titankin appeared in front of us. It said within the dilapidated Temple of the Three Fates, there is a prophet named Pasithea waiting for us. She will bring forth the prophecy from the Fate Titans, leading us to Okima. Whatever happened next was exactly what the Titankin said. We found her among the ruins, and she saved us with her prophecy. This ghostly person seems quite nice. The tone of the story has shifted. Isn't this a really positive vibe? If things just ended there, it would have been fine. Ever since then, Pasithea often hears its voice in her dreams. Year after year, it's like a ghost haunting her. They've also tried returning to the abyss of fate, looking for that Titankin, but it was all in vain. There may be another hidden reason. So many twists and turns. I've gotten goosebumps. After arriving at Okima, Lady Pasithea quickly integrated herself. She offers her help to those chosen by destiny and routinely bestows her prophecies on us, just like today. Citizens that were attacked by monsters, lost refugees. So far, many have been saved by her prophecies. Even if those who slander her and call her a liar because they weren't chosen, she just laughs it off. If only I can share some of her burdens. Let's stop the chit-chat here. If you're here seeking a prophecy, it's better to do it some other day. It's probably a sign as well that you're not being able to meet her. According to the city guide, Destiny's already decided you will not meet Pasithea. Now you can choose a more unconventional method, for example letting a fellow companion delve into her memories. What, mem?
No.
If you're here seeking a prophecy, it's better to do it some other day. It's probably a sign as well you're not being able to meet her. Though it's not polite to snoop into others' past, but if you think about it, you've done plenty of that too. Besides, if you want to locate Pasithea, this is the only way left. Shit. I will special summon Mem to the battlefield. I don't know why, but I can't help but feel resentful. I've heard most of the details. Since you asked me with such sincerity, I shall help you mercifully. Mem has a serious expression, with a gaze that seems to penetrate into the past. But from your perspective, it looks like it's just floating about. Yeah, what a sad expression. What's in her head? A diary? Do I need to take a look at what's written inside? Let's not. Just take a good look. Remember, doing this is not of Mem's own will, but by you forcing Mem's hands. What messy handwriting. Yet another voice disappeared, and I still remember. Pasithea, you're the most despicable liar. That's you who fabricated the prophecy, and everyone perished because of you. The writing on this page is practically swirling in circles. I'm so dizzy. And everything that's happening is Oryx's punishment for me. I betrayed them, and I deserve this. Veil of Evernight, those blind eyes can no longer get a glimpse of your... She's writing with such force that she almost pierced through the paper. I've given up. From the beginning till the end, I'll never be known to break from the shackles of fate. There's a way to break free of it. I can only think of one. Death. Oh shoot, something huge is happening. What's she write? Death! Her return to the embrace of Thanatos. We have to find her quickly. Dangerous place him from everyone else. Where is it? Her bedroom? That's pretty hidden, right? Where you going? No, I know, an elevator place, a place near the skies.
Does it really work?
You made it. Panting heavily, you stop in front of Pasithea, with only one thought echoing in your blank mind. Let me catch my breath. Don't rush, my friend. I'm not Nestia's butterfly. I will not flit away before your eyes. Before you start, let me guess your identity. You're the honored guest of the Christos heirs who was causing such a commotion at Okima just a few days back, right? Your foresight is amazing. Being exposed. Nope, I'm Tribby. Oh, really? But your voice seems quite mature for Lady Tribby. She grew up. I remember every voice in this city. Naturally, I can differentiate from the new voices. That was a close one, Trailblazer. Trailblazer, have you forgotten the important mission you carry? Your brain runs at full capacity, thinking of ways to stop her from jumping down. Life is still pretty good. Yes, even if the Evernight covers my eyes, I can still hear its murmurs from here, even if Onyx is afar. The weather today is great. As you said, although I'm unable to get a glimpse of the dawn device that Kefle is carrying, the warmth of its light still brings me joy. When I sleep at night, I kick away my blanket. Really? This is not a good habit. May Onyx bestow its blessings upon you, and bless you with blissful sleep. Pasithea wears a serene smile on her face. But you knew it was just a sign of numbness. Please don't do anything rash. Please don't die on my mission. Reincarnation comes with risk. Please consider carefully before resetting. I was just taking a stroll. Unless, judging by your urgent tone, you're here because of this. But I don't think I've done anything for anyone to misunderstand. Someone said you're a liar. Thank you for your concern, but this doesn't seem to be related to the conclusion you've drawn. I heard you dreamed of ghosts. Thank you for your concern, but this doesn't seem to be related to the conclusion you've drawn. What? Is she a robot? Tell the truth. You tell Pasathe everything you've seen along the way, including collaborating with Mem to sneak a glance at the diary. Only her reaction is entirely different from what you expected. Is she gonna start crying? You're saying that Mem can access my memories? Sorry, allow me to collect myself. The situation with the diary, I can't really explain clearly now, but I hope you can call upon that friend you call Mem to help me find someone. That spirit, that's Arnix's kin. That ghost? Arnix's kin? What's this? The slumbering Arnix often conceals fate within their murmurs. The murmurs traverse the celestial veil and become sound beyond the reach of ordinary people. I can hear their murmurs and glean prophecies from them. So they talk in their sleep, and she can hear their sleep talking, and she can interpret what they say. Yet for many years, my dreams have always been plagued with another noise. Although it's very muffled, two words are clearer than anything else. Pasithea, liar. Arnix, are they angry over my betrayal? Hence them meeting such punishment? If that's the case, why did they send their kin to guide others to save me from the ruins? That's not Arnix. Arnix is asleep, so I won't know. It's probably someone else. What is destiny? This question feels like a knife, gouging out my eyes and leaving them at the ruins. I can hear the whispers of the future in my dreams, yet my eyes can only gaze into the past. Everyone in the holy city takes care of me, yet their searches yield nothing. If it's you, perhaps Arnix's blessing will lead you to it. I am that OP. It's all thanks to Mem. We are the invincible duo. Arnix's dream murmurs not only hold the fate of the future, but also memories of the past, which is the future. As long as you can bring me the echoes from beyond the sky, left behind at the abyss of fate, I'll be able to find traces of its whereabouts and hear the truth from its mouth. Like what I've been finding? Little Gray, did you find Pasithea? Of course. Of course, have no fear when I'm on the job. I'm currently dealing with something urgent. Give me some time and I'll get to the bottom of it when I'm back. You don't know what you're facing, but keep it up, Little Gray. As long as you can bring me the echoes on beyond the sky, after an abyss of fate, I'll be able to find traces of its whereabouts and hear the truth from its mouth. Alright, let's go. To find Arnix's echoes from beyond the sky is such a huge place. It feels a little vague. So, let's make do and use Arnix's prophecy tablet. On the road again. There it is.
That's how it works.
Well, I found the direction of the sound. Activating fragments of recollection. What the hell is this? Activate. Prayers have been enhanced. Oh well. Do you really think we can find a new maiden? Since the fall of Yanis, the Fate Titans have persistently answered our prayers with silence. This makes it hard for me to not to believe that it's their punishment for humans who take the life of their own kin. Prophecies are necessary. Once we lose the prophecies, Yonosopolis' position among the Alliance will be obliterated. But then we'll just be a blade of grass among the Black Tide, merely trophies for the Nikador's Legion, mounted on their shields and spears. If worst comes to worst, we can prop that girl up. That girl? You mean Passathea? Like we always do? What the Alliance needs is just prophecies, not real prophecies. Everyone is well aware. As long as we have the maiden in the palm of our hand, like a bird in a cage, whatever the Fate Titans have truly foretold is left for us to interpret, isn't it? But my concern is, what if she also escapes? Then what? Or in a moment of desperation escapes into the hands of Thanatos? If you and I both kept quiet, who will know whether the maiden at the temple is the same person as before? So she is a real soothsayer. Kabam. Wizened priest. Just a while ago I met your husband, the warrior who always returned victorious. But now even poverty shrouds a hero's family alongside Zagreus' mockery. Parents lose their lives, driven into the river of souls by the ravages of war. While children are left bereft of family, entering eternal sleep amidst hunger and sickness. We are powerless in stopping the spread of the Black Tide. This failure lies with us, the ones in power. If she becomes the maiden, can I still see her? Oh, the little girl. It's Passathea. The dust of the secular world will taint the maiden's purity. The infamy that stained the previous maiden was thanks to her mother, who deluded her into stealing away Yanis' core flame. That led to the present downfall of Yonosopolis. The dust of the secular world, the infamy that stained the previous maiden, was thanks to her mother, who deluded her into stealing away Yanis' core flame. Well, we know that Tribi has Yanis' core flame, so I guess she was the previous maiden? Maybe? What if she doesn't succeed? I'm saying Passathea is just a normal child you can pick off the street. Why would the gaze of Ornyx take pity on such a girl? Madam, how long can you keep raising her? The Black Tide swallows the lands of the Pillar of Stone as we speak. Wheat fields are corroded, and the soil is flooded. How will you withstand this famine? It won't be long till you all starve to death here. The priest suddenly raises his voice. Even Pasithea, who has been fretting over the ritual, can't help turning her head. Don't get distracted, Pasithea. Keep following the instructions of the Acolyte. Now you have the chance to change destiny. She will become a maiden who does not need to worry about food and shelter. As compensation, we will offer you, her mother, enough food to tide through this famine. Do what is good for you. Sell your daughter to us. Seems like a good deal. Close your eyes and cast your soul into the Evernight Vale. Among the starry night are next the wheel of time and destiny. They shall grind your pure soul.
Uncle, if the wheel rolls over me, will I break? Just like my father? If I break, I'll go to Thanatos. Does that mean I'll never be able to see Ernix?
It's just a chant. Be quiet and do as I say.
Okay, Uncle. I'm afraid of pain. Can you get Ernix to be faster? I'm afraid.
The girl's wayfish body quivers beneath the acolyte's gaze. She thinks of saying something, but she is still worried about Ernix. Still worried Ernix might accidentally break her. A growl escapes her hungry stomach, swiftly cutting off the blasphemous thoughts.
Sorry.
Now, take out the ceremonial herbs, and don't put your hands in your mouth. You get poisoned. Do you still remember what I taught you? What's the next step to the tripartite ritual?
Recite the Gate of Infinity. Talanton's praise.
Nonsense. That's Janus.
Make sure we understand this is how it feels. Got it. Let's go, we have to find the next prophecy tablet.
Why do I have this thing? They're all breaking. What? You actually hit me?
Not very sportsmanlike.
Fangs and claws got dull.
How's this taste?
Time to show you what I can imagine. Dragon White Tiger Bliss card. Watch it!
I venture forth to hunt.
Triumphant! Victory inevitable!
You're falling apart on your own.
In the mood for another beating? Time to mix things up.
You're the best.
Show me what you
Step up, let's see ya.
reach the end of the story in your own way.
Let's activate this. The placement of the after images seems a little off. Perhaps the environment here is different to how it once was. Great holy stone maiden. You are here to collect volcanic glass again? Indeed. There is constant need for it in the city at the moment. Things are truly dire. How's the city faring at the moment? People are saying there is unrest in politics. You don't think it will lead to war, do you? Great holy maiden, you must tell me. If there really is unrest, I would like to take my family somewhere safe to live out their days. My friend, if it really came to war, I fear there would be no safe place to run to. This is true. Great holy maiden, take this volcanic glass with you. Please don't go down to the mines to source it yourself anymore. The fractured surfaces of those red crystals are far too sharp. My heart hurts every time I see your hands dripping with blood as you leave. Thank you. Come to think of it, just let me know the next time you need some more. I may seem busy, but I can always make time to carve out some volcanic glass for you. There's no need for you to go to such troubles. This is likely the last time I shall come to collect volcanic glass. I understand. Great holy maiden, please take care of yourself. I've heard word that those officials have been treating you poorly. If it becomes too much for you to bear, you must escape. And forest is so vast. There I go, talking about these things again. I appreciate your intentions. Perhaps I could run away, but sometimes it seems that although fate has opened many doors to you, there's still only one path you can actually walk. Holy deer's death. Why isn't there a pattern? How do I interact with it? No, I'm pretty sure that's a pretty good shape. I can't interact with it. This Abyss of Fate. What's it called? Prophecy tablet. Wonder where it's indicated. Well, no, I had to look this up. Alright. I have the shape. I don't know how you'll figure that out. Or whatever. Threatening secret, many-faced. Abyss of Fate, hymn tablet. Tablet inscribed with hymns and other writings, prophesying towards the end. It is said that within these fragments lies a secret so profound that it longs to be uncovered. Prophecies never carry their message in plain words. Anonymous priest. Otherwise it'd be too easy, right? Yeah. It's right ahead. I'm already hearing their voice. 21 out of 22. Sure enough, people really care about prophecies. Let's continue forward. Miracles from beyond the sky should be nearby. That won't do. You're asking too much. You'll be exposed if you keep this up. I know the fervent ranks of those loose-tongued sophists swell by the day. So it is because of this that you want Arnix to bestow a prophecy upon you? I hear that Nikidor's legion is but fewer than 3 days away from your city. They won't buy any contrived prophecies of destiny. Only a year ago, you were still strutting with pomp. I do know that the tables have turned. But since the gloves are off, don't blame me for spilling the entire truth. I have no authority to interfere with your actions. Are you not the first to do so? Go tell them whose pockets those riches line. They will never bring them fortune. Go tell them the Titans won't protect them, and the Black Tide will eventually surge across the lands. Even if Arnix remains silent, I will foretell your future. They will kill you. They will not believe you. You'll see. One day the scale of justice will exact equal retribution unto each and every one of us. I hope so too. But Talanton is gone. The acolyte lethargically stares into the distance and sighs, as if he once believed, deeply loved, had long since perished alongside the Titans that the temple once worshipped. If the Fate Titans could really peer into the future, would they have seen the Black Tide devour everything? Why do they not come and save us? Why do they not refuse the destiny that forces them to offer up the core flame? Or are they also powerless before destiny itself? Jittery priest. Still nothing? What exactly are you good for as a holy maiden? But Arnix... I know it's staying silent, but why do you think we brought you here? Prophecy! Prophecy! Without Arnix's prophecy, you're nothing! I honestly don't know what fortune you stumbled onto that day to be able to receive their prophecy. I'm now thoroughly suspecting that it's all a trick by Zagreus, for the maiden's title to be adorned on trash like you and make a mockery of us. You and that old woman are nothing but scheming liars. The girl's jaws are tightly clenched, tasting rust through gritted teeth. Such words are nothing but sheer insults to mother and daughter. No matter what you will all say, what you need to in order to mislead others. If that's the case, what use am I even as the maiden? You think we don't know what the common folk can't tell the difference between true and false prophecies? Wild prophecies will only invite catastrophe, repeating the mistakes of the Crisis War. I know that you've always thought us a bunch of liars, using prophecies to control the fools outside the temple. But let me tell you, the ones who truly need prophecies are not us, but them. If I told them now that the prophecies don't exist, would they even have any hope of surviving the Black Tide? They would barge in and tear us to shreds and wait for Thanatos in despair. That damned destiny. Why did it only leave us with this worthless Onyx? Heathens, I see. Everyone, the terrifying Black Tide is devouring the lands, and the Mad King's lance will be pointed at any city at any time. Even right here, the shadow of misfortune attempts to drag us towards annihilation. Listen to what it has said to you. It said that Arnix refused to bestow a prophecy, and that the Titans never loved their subjects. Would you have succumbed to its trickery? Capture it! Flagellate it! Damnable liar! Lapdog of Zagreus! O priest, may Arnix not castigate those kind souls deceived by trickery. Naturally, destiny will protect us. Arnix's prophecy has been bestowed, from the words of the Titans, from untwistable and unwavering destiny. We will eventually triumph over death and strife. May the gods' gazes shine radiant over our glorious advance. Is everyone here? Destiny! Grand destiny will protect us!
Praise Arnix! Praise Arnix! Missing memory and sound getting clearer. They're right in front. It's hurting my ears. You should be more careful too.
If it's pointing out this, no. I want to look at Nicodor's mount. Or is it Yanis's mount? I think it might be Yanis's mount. This thing. Yanis' steed. Oh, okay, he's Yanis. There is no doubt about it. The giant wooden prop before you is one you recognize from an old story. Its head raised high in the sky and room in its stomach for several people. It has all the familiar characteristics you expect. You cannot understand why this would appear here. This wooden horse could only feasibly be connected to the Yanis. But the Temple of the Three Fates has long since fallen into ruin, and that childlike demigod is nowhere to be seen. You look around you, but there is no one in sight. It seems that it is up to you to investigate. Climb inside the wooden horse's stomach. There's not something a nameless should be doing. No, you should do it. The inside of the wooden horse is even more spacious than you imagined. There is a faint warmth to it, and you can stretch out comfortably, just as you are investigating the most comfortable position to lie down in. A voice suddenly comes from outside. Great gate of infinity, Yanis, I know that your divinity has not been eradicated, that you still roam the ruins of our past world. If you can hear your disciples' prayer, please give me a sign. Please, knock on this wood 3 times and show that you are here. Yeah, let's do it. Knock on there. Knock 3 times. Knock, knock, knock. The crisp knocking sound echoes through the temple. The sound is ethereal and drawn out, as if it had originated from a distant space-time. Janus above, you have responded to me. Praise your kindness and mercy. I request your divine foresight. I am lost in confusion and wish for your revelation. Please do not remain silent in the face of the struggles of the world. If you refuse to enlighten me, I shall remain right here until the threads of destiny are cut and the temple collapses around me. Right. Looks like this disciple is far more persistent than you could have imagined. How will you respond? Make them show their admiration. Express your benevolence. Yeah, show it. You hit the wooden wall hard a few times, trying to convey this message to your disciple. You are very angry, and your raging emotions must be appeased. The best way to do this would be with an offering. I understand. My disrespect has enraged you, hasn't it? When in the presence of a miracle, it is only right for me to bestow before you. I bow before you. I'll arrange your favorite items before this miracle for you to enjoy. There they are all in place. There, they are all in place. Now that your godly will is revealed, I too shall confess my concern. Soon I am to go to Grove of Epiphany on official business. Before I leave Okima, I need to know, should I step out of the city with my left or right foot? Thinking about it, this is the first time that you have been approached as a god. This is your first ever divine prophecy. And for such an inane question, you cannot help but feel rage growing inside you. So you stand wildly on the left side of the wall, slam wildly on the right side of the wall, randomly slam against a wooden wall. Do nothing. You are responding. Are you tired? Are you still there? Hello? Hello? In the great gate of infinity, the mighty Janus falls silent before this quandary. Perhaps I should not go to the Grove of the Muses. My concerns have been answered. I will disturb you no longer. Your offerings are before your miraculous shrine, and I hope that you will enjoy them. You wait a considerable while until you hear no further sound from the outside. Confident that the loyal disciple had gone, you gently push the trapdoor open and go to take a breath of fresh air. When? Normal disciple. There's one more thing I want to speak with you about. Wait a minute. Who are you? I'm a disciple. I am the great Janus. Yes. Your brain is pickled on brew, isn't it? You must be a disciple of Fagusa. Curses. I'll come back tomorrow. Here's my stuff. Before the wooden horse that you were hidden inside are a number of offerings from your pious disciple. They look most tempting. Take the offerings. That's right, you answered her questions, did you not? Of course you have earned the right to take these. Not even the most just Talenton could blame you. Let's thank Janus for these gifts. Feather in hand. Wooden horse, you're inside, the offerings have been taken and the disciples nowhere to be seen. No one will come and disturb you again. Time to climb back inside. Suddenly you're overcome with a mysterious nostalgia for the time that you spent inside the wooden horse's stomach. The quiet and darkness, the subtle warmth. Subconsciously you realize there's the feeling of home that you have been searching for. So you climb inside once more. A tone of drowsiness washes over you. Not even an eternal sleep gifted by Thanatos could feel this sweet. You drift into a deep and peaceful slumber inside the belly of the wooden horse. Just go to sleep inside, dang. It's not so echoes, like the sound of many people crying.
Each blossom from divine sword descend.
Activate fragments of recollection. It's getting more unsafe outside these days. The sounds outside the temple have been waning, and our offerings dwindle by the day. Most of these ritual herbs have withered and died. Were they brought from within the Black Tide? Yes, Your Highness. It is said that we've lost many a good man trying to flee the monsters spawned off the Black Tide. We couldn't even bring their bodies back home. What other solutions do they have? All they have are the hopes of the temple's meager rewards to feed their families. The relatives of the dead, note them down, and double their remunerations. This is Arnix's blessing upon them, unto them. I will pay for the portion that exceeds the allotted compensation. Oh, how nice of him. Also tell them, in the near future, the temple will have no need for tribute or herbs. We have little else to reward them with. They wish to live. Tell them to go to the holy city of Okuma. My lord, you mean... I've already said what has to be said. Some things should be left unspoken, as I am sure you understand. Understood. This is absolutely not the destruction preordained by prophecy, just as we wretched folk are unable to sate the coffers of the titans we serve. We have merely been deceived by Zagreus, and are simply fleeing to Okuma. Very well. Send the herbs to the maiden. The ritual to Arnix is about to start. Before I leave, forgive me for asking, can we truly not escape this fate? We can persuade those stubborn priests to plead for aid from Okuma. If Yanasopolis is destined to fall, reinforcements will only cause more people to forsake their lives here. My lord, may the gods' gazes shine radiant on our glorious advance. Jittery priest again. Allow me to ascertain once again. The Black Tide will devour Yanasopolis. Did the prophecy really state this? After being silent for so many years, Arnix responded to us just like that? This is the destiny in which we so devoutly believe? Are we supposed to watch helplessly as this city is offered to the savage Nikador? Have Pasithea plead with the three fates once more. Proffer the most luxurious of sacrifice to the Titan. Mayhaps Arnix will change their mind. Then they will rewrite our fate. That's right. The way they are now, they're just feverish with rage. It's nothing more than one of their tantrums to frighten us mortals. Well, say something! If I told you the Black Tide will kill us all, and everyone will die, will you believe me? Of course not. After fighting the Calamity Titans for so many years, having to lie to those boorish common folk every day with a new tale, at least let them live with their supposed honor. Live on with their supposed honor. Now you're telling me that everything we did was for naught? If I told you now that the Black Tide will not breach us, that we will all live, will you believe me then? I simply do not wish to admit it ourselves. So many cities have been decimated by time. Now it is our turn. That prophecy. How do we? Just do what you usually do. Oh yes, don't be in a hurry to leave. We'll still attempt what you said, to have Pasithea try again, in hopes of destiny turning in our favor. You feel a wave of dizziness, as if Pasithea's emotions are penetrating time and memory, right into your mind. I've tried everything. I really have. But it's no use. Nothing will change. Black Tide. The Black Tide. I still see it surging towards us. But does destiny toy with us so? Arnix, do you hate me that much? Nausea. Vertigo. Your senses start to drift and muddle from successive shocks. The future doesn't even exist. All I can see is a pitch black world, ruin, death, the maddened Titan. other fallen titans. If I can't change anything, why do you let me see these? Do you want even more people to wallow in despair like you? But why me? I haven't done anything. I just want... Someone is whispering in your ear. Danger. Stop. Is it Mem? You try to discern the voice, but an irresistible force is enticing you to close your eyes. Some memories exist in this world. Some of them are overly chaotic, even capable of reversely peering into the Watcher's consciousness. Unfortunately, your Memo Keeper friends haven't yet taught you that fact. Helpless, unprotected, only fear and fatigue are what assault you. As long as you close your eyes, let your soul sink into the Evernight, and all these woes will fade away. Pasithea, open your eyes. What did you see in Onyx's prophecy? Inescapable death. The eternal, silent, lonely black tide. A corrupted, ailing world. Inescapable death. But this should not be your ending. Destiny will not treat you so unfairly. Do you not think it owes you a future? If you did not become the Holy Maiden then, would everything have turned out differently? Unfettered, free among the free, like a bird. Might have become a craftsman, become a scholar, might have become a warrior. Cersei's disciple, or perhaps a subject graced by Aquila, using your wisdom to create, record, and decipher. Your eloquent rhetoric will be quoted by countless others before after you. Your name will also be remembered by scholars of the Grove. But all this will not come to pass. You are just Pasithea, destined, maiden of the Temple of the Three Fates, a prisoner without dignity nor freedom. Now answer me, Pasithea. In Onyx's prophecy, what did you see? You see the black tide swallowing the land. The death led by Thanatos brings decay and rot. It is truly fair. Aquila's disciples, Cersei's disciples, and Onyx's disciples, all are equally facing eternal slumber in death. No matter where you choose to escape, destiny is omnipresent. It will always follow in your shadow, just like every time it did in the past. Only darkness and death are left. Death and darkness. Darkness and death. Where else can you escape? Unless you offer up your soul to Thanatos. That's right. Thanatos. A sacrifice. Swallow those poisonous herbs. And then the black tide arrived in time. You awaken in a familiar place. Do you still remember what happened? To escape destiny, Pasithea, you betrayed Onyx, imbibed poison, and turned around, lunging toward Thanatos' embrace. But even death did not deign possession of your tragic soul. Go forth. The scale has ascertained the weight of your soul. Only a fate worthy of it waits. If the current of the past perform a miracle. Though they have fallen already, the remaining judgments of Talanton are many and varied. It's quite ironic to think that even now, to overcome its challenges, you need the hand of Zagreus. My lord, let me do the heavy work. You must take care of your health. It did not look like that. Oh well, whatever. Very well. Do you remember how to do it? After all these years serving you, one thing I'm sure of. The celestial sphere that symbolizes the world should be on the right, isn't it? That's right. The celestial sphere weight goes on the right side, and we stand on the left tray. The scale will lift us straight, or right to the destination. Let's go. Hope Lady Pasithea can make it. The illusions of the past are getting clearer and clearer. I see a coin up there. Oh wait, I didn't have to touch the scales at all. One of three. Ah, shit. No, I can't punch in this. I'm gonna grab my chest first. Lawyer.
Is that all?
There's still one more. Oh, good dang it. Open your eyes and look, Pasithea. Open your look at your miserable visage. The poison did not take your life, but robbed you of your eyes. Of course, that much is sufficient. You are unable to complete the maiden's prayer. You can only be locked away by the priests here, and then buried in debris. Why do they not leave you to your devices? Because they have a mere tinge of conscience left in them. But that is not important, for they are probably all dead in the black tide's deluge. After a long time you will feel famished. Do you remember the last words your mother said to you when she left? She tried her hardest to force a smile. As soon as the corners of her lips drooped, her tears would flow down her wrinkled crevices. Cheer up, Pasithea. You won't ever have to go hungry again. Where is she now? Is she still alive? In this era where all life heads towards quietus, you pray to Arnix, whom you betrayed, in hopes that destiny will bless her journey. I miss her dearly. You have long forgotten her face, and her voice. Even if she were to stand before you and call out your name, you would probably not remember her. I hate her. She sold you to these priests so that she could live. You were never able to step foot outside the Temple of the Three Fates after that day. Perhaps from the moment that happened, you were already dead. Stop thinking about that event and that woman who abandoned you. Even if you had a million reasons to speak up for her, hunger and fear will fuel your instinctive hate for her. You have even started to abhor your maiden predecessor. If not for her, would you even be in such a beleaguered predicament? But you know you are just venting your frustrations. Very soon, you will die here. Who do we have here? Our esteemed maiden. Accusing us of being liars, fabricating prophecies from your ivory tower, defending it with fervor. And how is Arnix treating you? I obviously know the prophecy we declared is false, but since that's the case, why doesn't it give us the true prophecy? Does it wish to simply watch Amphorius burn in black fire? Old friend, no need to be so harsh on an innocent girl. Be it her, us, or the Fate Titans. We are but all prisoners of this abyss of fate. No escape. It is inevitable. Do not wish to resist any longer. I'll burst forth from this cage. I'll never accept such a fate. Go, Pasithea. Go witness your destiny, and make a choice for it. Gotta go all the way back? The hell? The hell is it doing? Your young self would not understand what methods Arnix employed to reveal those destinies to you beyond the prophecy. Ever since both your two kin passed, this could be its most generous revelation, its tragic scene reflected in your eyes. Knocked in the depths of the temple, choking on poison herbs, finally buried beneath debris. What you have experienced is but a nightmare of the future you encountered in a stupor. As long as you allow lies to flow from your lips, you will embark on a path toward another future and escape this tragic destiny. Child, what choice will you make? Lie to the priest. Feign madness and ignorance. Maintain silence. Just like Arnix, reply those greedy priests with silence, like a bird with its throat slit. You successfully escaped the cage of being a maiden. What do you intend to do next? Go be a craftsman, go be a scholar, go be a warrior. I want to be a scholar, so let's go a craftsman. You try to imagine an unrealistic future, but in reality, you all will soon die from hunger. The food in the house has already been depleted, and your mother is enduring hunger to protect you from it. This is the first time you notice that her figure has become so emaciated. As long as you become the maiden, you all will survive. We can go into the fields and farm. Your weakened bodies can no longer withstand such labor. As the black tide slowly swallows the land, there will be no place for you to farm. But if you become the Holy Maiden, you all will be able to survive. Why not just leave Amphorius? You can go and work for money. Weaving or carving, or where will the tools and materials come from? Reality is not a bedtime story read by your mother. But if you become the Holy Maiden, you all will be able to survive. I want to become the maiden. This is your only destiny. You all can escape to Okima. You all can barely stand on your 2 feet. How will you reach the holy city that's high above? Give up on struggling, Pasithea. I still can make a choice. A pointless defiance. Do you have the bravery to choose death, even if this is an act of cowardice? Even if your mother will lose hope for life because of this? Give up on struggling, Pasithea. I will become the maiden. This destiny cannot be altered. I don't want to lose my freedom. I don't want to become a liar. I will be the maiden. Your mother will not blame you. To ensure your survival, she will likely take on those dangerous jobs. Doing work deep in the black tide. Someday in the future there will be strangers knocking on your door, bringing you to attend her funeral. I fear for my destined future. Your mother, the only one who still loves you in this world, and the only one you still love. She has given you everything she has. Now she even has to give up her life for you. You have to become the maiden, or else she'll die in the black tide. I'll be the maiden. Praise destiny. You ultimately became the maiden. As time marches on, the black tide and death both arrive at the moment fate reveals itself. Pasithea, you're going to die. As she lost consciousness, the memories of the past gradually faded as well. Suddenly you hear a familiar voice calling to you.
Cascade! Cascade!
I experienced her memories.
You're finally awake. You're walking here in a daze and that scared me. These must be the final echoes from beyond the sky. Bring them to Pasithea.
It's still early. Where to now?
Oh, she's back. Welcome to the devout dudes. Petros. Hello. Miss Cascade, is that you? I heard your footsteps and its sound. I brought back the echoes from beyond the sky. It's been a long way. Felt as if I glimpsed many confidential details. To think these memories are still held in Yanisopolis. Never did I imagine I would recollect my past in such a way. Onyx's kin. Let's hope we can find them from these sounds. Pasithea gently places her fingertips on the back of your ear. Then the echoes flow into your ears, carrying her confession with them. The sound of collapsing cries. They are sounds I'll never forget. The haunting echoes of the black tide. At that time I cowered in the temple, waiting for Thanatos to lead me from my bitterness to the river. But what arrived was a group of fugitives, guided by Onyx, seeking an oracle from the Holy Maiden. O destiny, I scream at thee, to hell with the Holy Maiden, I am nothing but a blind woman now. Yet, like the priests, I forged an oracle. In the darkness I clung to my childhood memories, barely piecing together the path that would lead to Okima. Then I pointed to the sky and said to them, "Move ahead. The Time Titan has delivered a prophecy. We shall overcome the barriers of death and reach the holy city of Kefali." Was that a lie? On the very night we marched into Okima, I, who had lost my sight, heard an echo from beyond the heavens in my dreams. Just like a prayer whispered in the temple, I understood the meaning of the echo the moment I heard it. This identity I had fought so hard to escape from had finally... At some point, Pasithea found herself surrounded by citizens seeking an oracle. It felt as if you were no longer in Okima, but transported to the Temple of the Three Fates in the past. Enthusiastic citizen. "Lady Pasithea, please look at me. Did you see my destiny from the Titan's revelation?" Citizens outside the temple. "High Priest, please tell us, what order did the Holy Maiden receive? As for Yanisopolis, no, The destiny of Amphorius. How would it be? Dignified citizen. Oh, great oracle, great dream mother. I come not with a wish, but simply to offer our heartfelt gratitude and deepest respect. Fate, glorious fate, will protect us. We will eventually triumph over death and strife. May the gods' gazes shine radiant over our glorious advance. Silence. Reveal to us the oracle, and we shall dedicate ourselves fully to the prophecies of the Titans. Praise Arnix! Praise Arnix! It seems like nothing has changed. Everyone, today is my day of rest. Let's reconvene another time. Huh? Is that how it was resolved? She can slack off like this? At Pasitheia's proclamation, the noises in your ears suddenly quieted. The crowd dispersed noisily, yet without much complaint. Lady Pasitheia, your prophecy was true. We discovered a mother and her daughter in the ruins. The child's health is deteriorating. Please find a doctor for her as soon as possible. Oh, Oracle Dream Mother. The elders in my family has recently made some delicious sweet cakes. I shall bring some to you shortly. Then I'll gladly accept it. You seem exhausted lately. Let's take a trip to the hot springs again in a few days to recharge. Sure, I want to suggest that too. Shortly after, the area around Pasitheia returns to the quietness she had moments ago. Well, at least she doesn't abhor her life anymore. Fate, as one blessed by Arnix, what do you think fate looks like? An irresistible command from heaven, an excuse for self-degradation, a prison that constrains all things. Irresistible command. I used to think I was free from destiny and I walked towards death based on my choices. But Arnix's kin led them again to the temple, where they found the holy maiden who betrayed the Titans. Come to think of it, Pasitheia and the liar may not have been the targets of that kin's accusations, but rather a dismissive sneer at my futile defiance. But no matter what, I am determined to find that kin and seek the answer. Am I truly free from my destiny, or is my struggle for freedom itself a part of my destiny? It's part of your destiny. Echoes from beyond the sky. Though these sleep talks seemed unrelated, I discovered a shadow of the Titan within them. Would they be waiting for my return? Miss Cascade, please bring me back. I understand this is a selfish request, to carry a burden like me through such a perilous ground. But I must witness it myself. Okay, let's go. You carefully suppose Pasitheia, stopping and starting along the way until you finally reaching a location revealed by the voice from beyond the sky. A familiar touch. When was the last time I stood here? I can't even remember. I've stayed here for many years, but most of the time was spent in the depths of the temple. The time truly spent on this land has been rare. The truth is right before our eyes. I can already hear its voice, but... Are you nervous? Do you need a break? You going to the toilet? I'm fearful. If I really never once escaped destiny, if Arnix watched at my betrayal of them, then watched me receiving their salvation, I don't know how to face it all. We have to move forward. Destiny has already changed. I'll be with you till the end. Have to move forward. Be honest. Yes. Everyone at Alchema is still waiting for my return. Unravel the final memory. Let us witness the true face of Arnix's kin. It was your mother all along. Oh. Unravel the final memory. Let's witness the true face of Arnix's kin. Hey, Giannis's steed is gone. What? Nameless woman. Friends, you all escaped here from other cities, right? The black tide can no longer be contained, and the torrent of Thanatos will swallow the earth whole. Why am I not afraid? For I do not fear death, as I am Arnyx's kin and belong solely to their starry night. Please do not panic. Arnyx sent me here to offer you all salvation. Hear me. Before you stands the temple of the Fate Titans. Walk forth, deep into the ruins, and you shall find a prophet. Her name is Pasithea. Bring her out and she shall bestow you the prophecy of the Fate Titans, ensuring your survival to Okuma. Well, it seems that you're actually, prophesizing something yourself. Why don't I just take you? It's exactly what the god said. Who exactly is she? In the world beyond memories, Pasithea is listening to the sounds here. You can hear her breaths become increasingly frantic. Arnyx, the almighty Fate Titan, I beg not for your forgiveness for my sins. I am the most despicable of liars, and for my own selfishness I sacrificed the lives of many innocents. But if I kept my silence, it will save her. If there is anyone who deserves to be punished, it should be me, the one who abandoned her. If only I tried harder. If only I could have kept her from growing hungry. If only I brought her along to escape to Okuma. If only. If only. Are you listening, Arnyx? I can offer my everything. My heart, my eyes, as long as you can fulfill my wish. No, Destiny, please save my daughter. Oh well, what a twist I never saw coming. The lingering memories fade into the air. From today on, Pasithea's dreams will not be haunted by the echoes of the ghost anymore. Instead, will be haunted by her mother. Pasithea's lips curl up, then inwards. She clenches her jaw, fighting to hold back her tears. I've never once thought this would be the truth. My mother, the last time I saw her, I wasn't Arnyx's maiden yet. My friend, how did my mother's figure look? Healthy, skinny. I couldn't see clearly. It was all polygons. In the end, both my mother and I became liars who fabricated prophecies. They were liars out of goodwill. There'll be a chance to make amends. I chased destiny to this point, only to end up with nothing. Arnyx and Mother, have we truly succeeded in breaking free from our own destinies? No one can escape destiny. Never any transcended destiny. Destiny might not exist after all. Yeah, maybe it doesn't even exist. How ridiculous. This question has bothered me for years. Yet when I discovered the truth, I realized that all these are no longer important. Yes, it doesn't matter if we are caught in the claws of destiny, as there are things that we are powerless to change. As long as we take action, there must be some things that will change. Among the ruins, Arnyx has never revealed to me a world after the Black Tide. Even if it's a blind hope, I also wish to believe that it was I who chose destiny, not the other way around. Mother, I'm very happy now, but I can no longer hear your voice in my dreams. In the future, I might get a little lonely. Little Grey, what did Pasithea say? Lift your pillow. She asked you to lift your pillow, and that's it. Can't possibly be there. I've looked her high and low. Ah, found it. Fantastic. What was she even looking for? favorite book was gone. Okay, that'll have to do for today. I might explore in my own time. So yeah. I'll try and fill up my exploration with that. Hopefully I can. Just missing a chest here. Where? Where the fuck? Anyway. I'll look for it myself. And yeah. Peach, I guess.